Strike one. Gets a strike two. Charlie Holtzclaw didn't like that first pitch. He liked that second one, though. This is Calvin Castine. We're at Churubusco, one of our favorite places to be. Here for Firemen's League softball, featuring the Champlain-Chazy team, or the Chazy-Champlain team, whichever way you prefer. All ganged up here against Churubusco. Strike three. Holtzclaw goes down swinging. And I'll bring up Walter LaPan. On the pitching rubber is Scott Beaker Bombard, LaPan lefty hitter. Ross Pupor calling the balls and strikes. Catcher is James Manor. There's a strike. At first base is Paul Harriman. Second baseman Dan Parent. Shortstop Greg Pupor. LaPan, who told me he had a couple home runs last week, leads off the Champlain-Chazy attack with a single, with one down. Let's see, Greg Pupor is at short, Paul Parent's at third base. In the outfield, no particular order, is Brent Manor, James Pupor, Stuart Shute, and Trevor Sears. This is Pete Timmons, and he's the shortstop. Pitch from Bombard is outside, ball one. Temperature in the 80s, one of the rare nice days that we've had thus far in the northern country. Strike, 1-1. Timmons a slow roller, could be trouble. Bombard's going to go to second in time to get the force. Get the speedy LaPan on the force. Timmons reaches on the fielder's choice, and Craig Bosley, the first baseman, will step in.
There you go, Beaker. Same play, same thing, guys, same thing now.
It seems like only yesterday we were taping his mother playing at first base for the Fox Hill Maple team.
Way to fire, keep him there.
Hit to the right side. They're going to go with the short, so it goes from the second baseman Parent over to the shortstop Pupor for the out. 4 up, 3 down, nothing across for the Champlain-Chazy team. After 1/2 inning, we have no score with Busco coming to bat. We're going to move away from the on-deck batter. With Busco batting. We'll probably go back and forth each inning. We've got Greg Pupor leading off. Ward Dwight on the pitching rubber. His battery mate is Denise Holtzclaw. First base is Greg Bosley. Second base, Charlie Holtzclaw. Shortstop Pete Timmons, and at third base, Walter LaPan. This is Greg Pupor leading it off for Busco. And first pitch to him is ball one. The outfield, no particular order again. Raymond Houston, Ronnie Houston, Joel Lemaire, and James Perrier. Both clubs have an extra hitter, and he'll be introduced when they step to the plate. Greg Pupor starts things off for Busco with a double. Good hustle there. Greg Pupor gets 2 bases out of it. Looked like a single when it left the bat, but he hustled it into a double. Now I'll bring up Jason Pupor, the left center fielder. Ball one. Dwight delivers. Hit to the right side. Could be trouble. It's going to drop in. Going to drop in. He's going to get 2. 3 bases on the pop-up. And he chases home Greg Pupor, so Jason Pupor is at third. And left fielder Brett Manor steps in. And a pitch from Dwight. Ball one. Warming up the infield here. Ball 2 fell just short. Runs up on it, goes the opposite way, and fouls it on into the bushes. 1 and 2. Hit to right side, gets through. He's going to try to stretch it. He's going to be out in a pickle here. He's safe back at second. But they played it right. You don't want to lose him going to third. You want to send him back to the base he came from. Left center fielder helping out. The left fielder picking flowers out there, I guess. Good hustle there by the left center fielder. It was probably Perrier. Although he might be Lemire, but we'll find out. Let's see. Yep. Okay, now we got Dan Parent. He's going to hit the first pitch a ton, but foul. Two in, nobody out. Pitch from Dwight. Base hit just off the glove of LePan. Manor will score. Throw come to third, and he'll give second base to Parent. So a double. And extra hitter now, Troy Clark steps to the plate. And the pitch. He skies it. And with that, Scott Bombard steps in. Ball 1. Runners at second and third, nobody out in the first. Hard hit up the middle. Slow down, but he'll reach. He'll go to second. And Stewart shoot. Stewart shoot in the batter. Remember the Chicago Black Sox. He drops a single in there. Of course, the way this game's going, it could be a double. No, he gets a single out of it. Chases Bombard to third, brings up the Churubusco third baseman, Paul Parent. Still nobody out in the first. Churubusco having some batting practice here in this 25th day of July. Strike. Two. That'll be a fair ball. Things are going your way, they go your way. So Parent. It's a little squibbler that turns into a single. Looks like a line drive in the scorebook. Now James Manor will step in. The catcher hits the first offering. Timmons goes, Holtzclaw looking to turn too quick on it. As a result, gets nothing. They had no chance of getting two on that one. Should have made sure of that first one. So the base is full, and Paul Harriman, the first baseman, steps in. He hits the first pitch, a line shot to Timmons, and everybody retreats. So that's one down. And now Trevor Sears, the batter. Ball one. Strike, 1-1. And the pitch. Strike two. Once you swing and miss, you think of it every time you swing now. Just missed. 2 strikes on him, 2-2. Hit to third. Champlain was kind of far away from third, but he had a play there. He could have beat the runner. Didn't think about it. Went to second. Gets Manor. Another run scores. Now 2 down, and Greg Pupor, the leadoff hitter, 12th batter of the inning. They play 10 fielders and extra hitter. Timmons handcuffs him. Go to third through the glove. Oh, look out. Looks like Champlain is all right. So you're sliding a little high there. His feet came up on him. The Fireman's League, you don't necessarily get guys that play 6 days a week here, and their slides might not be perfected. There's nothing on purpose if they come in with a high slide. Jason Pupor at the plate. Gets it to Timmons. Timmons will pick it up. Fire to first. Mosley for the out. So they'll strand 2. They'll send up 13 and score 8. It's 8-0 Churubusco at the end of 1 full here on Hometown Cable. Joel Lemire at the plate. One of these guys is going to be the umpire, one's going to be first base coach. Looks like Ron Houston's going to be the ump, and Timmons the coach. 8-0, top of the second, strike 1 from Bombard. Strike 2 hits the front of the plate. Ready pitch. 0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit slowly to third base. Fire to first, not in time. Paul Parent charged it, but Lemire is able to beat it out. Now Raymond Houston, the left fielder, will step in.
Come on now.
And the pitch. Ball 1. Strike 1-1. Slow roller to Bombard. He'll go to second. One down. Dan Parent didn't throw to first. I think he was wise not to. Now, see, that was Raymond Houston. This is Roland Houston. Strike 1. He's the extra hitter tonight. There's the pitch. Houston hits a high, hard shot to center field. 2 down. Nice, well-hit ball. Jason Pupor was there. Ward Dwight, who hits but doesn't run. I don't know why he doesn't run, but maybe it's the knee. Strike 1. Pitch to Dwight. Gonna drop in. 2 outs, a good runners at first and second. And Denise Holtzclaw's due up. Said she's been married to Charlie Holtzclaw for 12 wonderful years. She didn't tell me how many years altogether, but 12 wonderful years. Strike 1. Hit back to Bombard. Nice backhanded play over to first for the out. 5 up, 3 down, nothing across. They strand 2. After an inning and a half, it remains Churubusco 8, Champlain-Chazy nothing here on Hometown Cable. Brett Manor at the plate. He'll be leading off the bottom of the second. We've been told that there's no mercy rule, so no 15-run rule or anything like that. Well, we'll see probably. But Churubusco's been getting the hits to drop in. They could easily build up a 15-plus lead. Manor hits a opposite way into left field, and he'll stretch it into 2. Everything seems to be extra bases tonight for Busco. Now Dan Parent, the second baseman, at the plate. With 1 on and nobody out here in the top of the second. Just a few Champlain-Chazy fans are here. A few more fans on the Busco side. This just might be the most exciting thing going on in Churubusco tonight. That was pretty exciting.
Right up the middle, Danny, line drive. Line drive.
I found one ball way over there. Now they're looking in there for 1 or 2 others. Line shot, that's a base hit. Runners at the corners. And I bring up Troy Clark, the extra hitter. Pitch from Dwight. Ball 1. Look what you find when you go looking back there. You found the whole nest. There are several people that we wish we had on videotape over the years. But we never had the opportunity to videotape. The ball it's dropped by Holtzclaw, fires second, not in time, and that'll score a Manor from third. One of those people we'd love to have videotaped. Fortunately, there was no such a thing as videotape when the man was around. That would be Dr. Dwight, or Dwight's father. Very nice guy that we always enjoyed. As kids, we always enjoyed seeing because we didn't have to pay the bill when he came. He was a veterinarian. Scott Bombard hits it to the right side. Over to second. Nope, dropped by Timmons. Base is full. But also nice experience when Dr. Dwight would stop in. Fun guy to talk to. Let's see, Stuart Shute, the man with the black socks, at the plate. They're playing those guys in the Chateauguay here. They're playing them deep. My gosh. They want to make sure nothing's hit over their head. Now Paul Parent, third baseman. Pitch from Dwight. Popped up. Infield fly. Nope, nope, look out, look out. Safe. Infield fly was called by Delton Pupor. Everybody No, do not have to go back. Run at their own risk. Sending the runners back, but that's not the correct call. Infield fly runners can go at their own risk. Everybody ran. James Manor at the plate now. There's one out. Look how far back there. Third baseman, look how deep the infield, whole infield is playing deep. Timmons goes back, drops it, throws it away. Had to throw it second. Had to play at second base. Holtzclaw, second baseman, should have hollered out, let him know he had a short throw. The runners will move up a base. Goes out of play. Paul Harriman, the batter. Strike one. Continues to amaze me how far back Walter LePan is playing there at third base, playing a short left field. One down, runners at second and third. Houston grabs. Throw comes to third. They'll keep the runner at second base. So sacrifice fly for Paul Harriman. Gets a run batted in. Trevor Sears will step in. He's the ninth batter of the inning. One on, two outs. So that means 5 runs in so far. LePan makes the fourth. Makes the fourth. There's no force. Out of the baseline. He'd left the playing field. He'd left the playing field, so Manor gave up his run there. Good call by Ross Pupor. So only 2 people who thought there was a force on were the 2 people involved in the play now. Walt LePan and James Manor. So we'll go check with the scorekeeper and find out what the score is as we go to the third. And over there on the other side of Ross Pupor is Ron Houston. Leading off the third inning, 13-0, his team trailing. It's a slow roller. James Manor comes out, fires the first. Throws it into right field. Houston was coasting. He better get on his horse. The ball was not out of play. Houston just coasting into second. Then he realized that the ball was still alive, so then he started to run. So that'll bring up James Perrier, who's batting last because he arrived last, had the lineup all made out, and then he showed up. Now he hits hard sharply to third base. Throw to first in time. Houston trying to go to third. He can be safe. Just barely able to slide in. So 1 out, 1 on. And Charlie Holtzclaw steps in. Base hit, going to get a run batted in. And RBI single. And that'll bring up Walter LePan, third baseman. Looks at one outside, ball 1. To second. Parent goes to Pupor. 2 down. And Pete Timmons, the shortstop, will step in. LePan reaches on the fielder's choice. (13-1) in the top of the third. And a pitch. Hit to the right side. Parent will take it. Short toss to Pupor in time for the out. We go to the bottom of the third. 13-1 the score. This is Greg Pupor. He takes ball 1 to start the bottom of the third. High fly ball. This looks playable. Yeah, look at that son of a gun run. It's 3 bases. I didn't give up on it. Looked like Perrier was going to catch it. Perrier backed off to let Houston have it. Houston stepped in a hole. Or not Houston, that's... let's see, that was Lemaire going for it. And he backed off for Perrier, I think. That's how it works. Now I got Jason Pupor with Greg Pupor at third. 13-1 the score here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Dwight delivers. Comebacker to Dwight. Goes to first to Bosley. Pupor stays at third. 1 down, and Brett Manor, the batter. Pitch from Dwight. Hit to left field. Nice catch. Houston makes the grab. Here's Thag, and Pupor scores. So that's 2 down. Sacrifice fly in for Manor. And second baseman Dan Parent will step in with nobody on. 2 outs. Dwight delivers. Looks like the left field bleachers are full. Young fan hoping to catch a ball. Here's a pitch from Dwight. Strike called. That's high and looks playable but deep. Nobody backing up third base. Ball's going to go out of play. Is it still in play? Nobody covering third. Okay, now we got Troy Clark. I guess, yeah, Troy Clark. And a pitch. Strike 1. Ball 1. High towering fly. Ronnie Houston makes the catch. So we'll go to the 4th inning. 14-1. Churubusco leading the Champlain-Chazy team. Brett Manor is going to pitch. Craig Bosley is going to lead off in the 4th inning.
Just a hair on the outside, Brett. Just a hair. Ball. Troy.
Strike called.
Right there, Brett. Right there now. Get in there now.
Bombard has moved to short. And Pupor has gone to left field. Fire to first to Harriman from Dan Parent. We got 1 down. And Joel Lemaire. Okay, Lemaire is the right center fielder and Perrier is the left center fielder. Let's try to remember that. Ball 1.
Come on now. The hair outside, Brett. The hair in there. Come on, Joel. Ball right there.
Ball 2. 3-0.
Right down the middle now, Brett. Come on now. Right down the middle now.
Ball 4.
Just miss it.
So Lemaire gets a free pass. He'll go to first, and Raymond Houston, the left fielder, will step in. Strike 1.
Ball right there.
Strike.
Now you're set, Brett. Now you're set.
0-2. To left field, Greg Pupor grabs. 2 down. 2 down, and Roland Houston, extra hitter. And a pitch. Ball 1 outside.
Come on now, Brett. Come on now. Right there, beauty ball.
Strike 1-1.
Come on now, player again.
Strike 2. 1-2.
Right there, Brett. Come on. You gotta make him a hitter. Right there, beauty ball.
Off the end of the bat, nice hit for Houston. And nice charge there by Pupor. So it's 2 on, 2 outs. And Ward Dwight is due up. And this time Raymond Houston's going to run. Dwight singled his last time up. Strike 1. Strike 2.
Way to fire, Brown. Way to fire. Now keep it there, buddy. Come on now.
0-2 pitch is just inside. Just misses. 1-2. Slow roller. Manor comes up, goes to third.
3 out.
In time for the force. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 14-1 score. Alright, it's being taped on Tuesday the 25th. 3 days from now, it'll be the 28th, I guess. We hope to be in Montreal for Ken Griffey Jr.'s appearance at the Cincinnati Reds against the Expos. So we'll go from Churubusco and the Champlain-Chazy Fire Department to Junior Griffey and Vladimir Guerrero. LaPan fires to Bosley in time for the out. The word hero is used a lot when it's baseball heroes. There's nothing heroic about being a baseball player, but being a fireman and an EMT, that's a little bit heroic, I think. So, if kids out there want to cheer for somebody, they can cheer for Vladimir Guerrero and Junior Griffey, but don't forget about the guys who are out there every day in the fire department and EMTs. Mr. Black Sox is in, shoot, he's going to go for third. Team needs lessons in backing up throws here. Paul Parent at the plate. Ball 1. Hit to short left field. It's caught. Nice catch. You got to back up home plate right away, guys. Up to first baseman backing that up because the third base position is still alive on that. Now James Manor, the batter. 2 outs. Pitch, ball 1.
What are you going to do?
Foul tipped. And the pitch. Hard hit to Timmons, to Mosley, in time. So we go to the 5th inning with the score remaining 14-1. This is Denise Holtzclaw. She hits a chopper to short. Bombard fires over to first baseman Sears. Continuing to make defensive changes here just to mess me up, I guess. And Ronnie Houston will step in. Top of the 5th inning. 14-1 the score. Houston steps to the plate. And the pitch from Manor. Ball 1.
I made a note today when I was playing against the computer with 5 spades. Queen and 4 small ones.
Fly ball to right field. 2 down. Now James Perrier steps in. Strike called. Must have just nipped the mat. High fly ball. Jason Pupor makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across in the 5th for the Champlain-Chazy team. Go to the bottom of the inning with Busco leading. Paul Harriman stepping in to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. Here comes Flash. Hit to LePan, who's playing deep. A base hit. That gets us to Trevor Sears. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Go.
Line drive, Walter LePan, great catch. Playing deep, paid off that time. LePan reached up and yanked it down for the out. 1 down, and Greg Pupor at the plate.
One or 2 out
Base hit. Pupor safely at first. And Jason Pupor stepping in.
It was funny, but it's not funny.
Ball 1. Ooh. Must have tagged quick. Wow. Ooh, hard to believe you got there so quick. Oh, nice catch there by Perrier. And now Brett Manor at the plate. To left field, Houston makes the catch for the out. Third out, nice play. Raymond Houston, nice running catch. Came in from Ellenberg on that one to catch it. Going to the 6th inning, 14-1 is the score. Charlie Holtzclaw, the batter. Hits it to shortstop Jason Pupor over to first. He will reach. Looks like Dan Parent now at first base. Trevor Sears at second. And Walter LePan stepping to the plate. Top of the 6th in a 14-1 ball game. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Hit to deep center field. It's going to be extra bases for LePan. We'll get a double. Had Holtzclaw to hold up. Holtzclaw to hold up to make sure it wasn't caught. Otherwise, LePan will be standing at third base. Oh, first two batters reach for the Champlain-Chazy team, and Pete Timmons will step in now. Ball one.
Come on, Brett. Come on now, buddy.
Strike 1-1. That's a base hit. This will score 1, maybe 2. LePan rounds. Here he comes. He's going to score easily. That makes it a 14-3 game. As Timmons gets a 2 RBI single. The cleanup man, Craig Bosley, the batter. Strike one.
Well, I thought they were talking about like foil CD. Yeah. All you have to do is have a foil dip.
Manor turned his back on the play. He's looking at the center fielder when he was trying to catch that one. Now Joel Lemaire stepping in.
Make all you want, and they stay.
Yeah, I read about it the other day. I was trying to see where you could get a disc.
Yeah, I got one.
Hit too short. Tag. Thrown away at second.
Barnyard chant.
Bosley goes to third.
Good try, guys.
We get 2 outs now. 1 down. 1 down. And Raymond Houston, the batter. Ball one.
Nobody in the locker room, all the players. I get my rating up around 1640 or so. And then I win.
Ball two.
No, Marine.
Come on now, push fire now.
I'll sit down there and somebody I want to play with me every time I do it, I get
Ball three.
You just get up around 1640, boom, and get drop you right back down.
Amazing how there is.
Strike 3-1. Runner at second and third. First base open. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch. Fair ball. Fair ball. Fair ball. Fair ball. The umpire doesn't call it foul. It's a fair ball. If it's fair, the umpire says nothing. If it's foul, the umpire says foul. So if you hear nothing, you have to assume it's fair.
Yeah, fair ball. Oh, it's only 1 out.
Now Roland Houston, the batter. Base is full. 1 down. And the pitch. Ball one outside. Strike, 1-1. That one's foul. Strike 2. They should score a run. Ooh, left early at second. Bosley scores. 2 down.
No, I see you. You got him. Yeah, you touched him. He was off. You touched him.
And calling him out at third.
I thought you were just going to let him stay and keep playing.
That's the third out.
3 out.
That's the third out.
3 out.
Ross Cooper
Speak up, Ross, too. They don't know.
called it out at third. So we go to the
He was safe and then he stepped off. He stopped.
bottom of the 6th.
Yeah.
14-4 is our score. It's ball 1 to base hit for Paul. No, it's not Paul Harriman. Dan Parent. There we go, Dan Parent. Leads off the bottom of the 6th with a single, and Troy Clark will step in now. (14-4), 10-run lead, I should say, for the home team.
Hit the tar. Hit the tar.
High fly ball. Drops in. Runners at second and third. And Scott Bombard at the plate. Hits the first pitch up the middle for a base hit. This will score 2. No, it'll score 1. 15-4. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Stewart shoot at the plate. Hit to Bosley, who goes to second. To Holtzclaw. And runner Clark stays put. And Paul Parent steps in. One out. Runner at third base. Halt. There's a base hit. The ball dies in the long grass. And tripping over the bag was Paul Parent. And James Manor will step in with runners at the corners. Hit to Timmons, goes to second in time. Shoot stays at third base. Runners at the corners. And Paul Harriman, the batter, with 2 down. Ball 1 to Harriman. Dwight delivers. Ball 2. Line drive to Pete Timmons for the out. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. 15-4. Churubusco leads.
Gotta pump it up.
The great water gun wars are going on here. Ward Dwight's at the plate. His designated runner. Walter LePan's ready to go.
Come on, back.
Strike 1. Slow bouncer. Manor fires to first in time by half a step.
Good job, buddy.
That's 1 down. And Denise Holtzclaw, the batter. (16-4) is the score. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Afraid of her. He's afraid of her. 3-0 pitch taken for ball 4. So Denise Holtzclaw gets the free pass. She'll gladly accept it. And Ronnie Houston will step in.
You want to play?
Hear me, we'll see who's winning.
And the pitch. Ball 1. Hit to Manor, goes to second. Safe at second. Sayers couldn't get a handle on it. So James Perrier steps to the plate. And a pitch. Inside, ball 1. Popped up. Foul ball. Both hands. Use 2 hands.
All right, B.
Little Perrier stays alive. It's a new life at the plate. And a pitch. It's deep to left center. It made him mad. That pop-up made him mad. He's going to drive in a run here. He's going to catch Ronnie Houston, forcing Houston to try to score, and Houston will wind his way in and score.
Told you about Rob. You've been poking about there all night.
So 2 RBI triple for James Perrier. Makes it 16-6. And Charlie Holtzclaw, the second baseman, steps in now for the Champlain-Chazy team. Strike 1.
Come on, back.
1-1.
First base.
Comebacker, Manor will check the runner. Give up the batter. He's ahead by 10 runs. Ahead by 10 runs. He's worried about the guy at third. Oh well. Now Walter LePan at the plate. I think he's taking the runner at third a little too personal here. Ball 1. Should have gone for the out, obviously. Ball 2. Strike. Glove hand delivers. Holtzclaw will stay put.
Come on, guys.
And Pete Timmons will step in. Ward Dwight will run for Timmons. You running for Timmons? No, just not. Pete Timmons takes ball. Oh, strike.
He's a good hitter.
And then barely nipped the mat. Strikes. Timmons gets under it. What is these guys doing here?
2 down, 2 down.
Poor base running, but they advance. These 2 runs don't mean a thing. Potential last out. You don't want to be running on those. But they did. It paid off for them. Now Greg Bosley. Ball 1. Pitch to Craig Bosley. Strike called. 1-1. Pops it up. James Manhauer with his patented one-handed catch. Just the final flyout. We had to erase some language while we thought of it. We got rid of the improper language, and we missed the final pop-up to end the game. So 16-6 will be the final. Churubusco defeats Champlain-Chazy, and that's the way it was. And Firemen's Softball, July 25th, 2000. We've been coming at you from beautiful downtown Churubusco. You've been watching Hometown Cable Television that's worth your support.